The general foreman of the New Amsterdam Mayor Town Council disclosed new fees for burials at the Municipal Cemetery. More from Shanice Beckles.
Burial or interment is the ritual act of placing a dead person or animal, sometimes with objects, into the ground. Nearly every religion has specific and meaningful traditions and customs around death. Due to this fact, fees for spots in the cemetery varies depending on the religion of the deceased. The municipal burial ground is sectionized to accommodate the Hindu, Muslim, and Christian communities. This information was revealed by the General Foreman attached to the Town Engineering Department, Mr. Charles Johnson.
The price for interment for Christian, if you're using a tomb, it would be $10,500. That's with the normal boxes. If the casket is $11,660. Muslim mostly is their organ burials, and that is $6,610. Hindu, if it's a tomb, it's $11,660, and if they're using the smaller boxes like the semi-caskets would be $10,500. For children, it would be normally, if it's like a newborn, it would be by square foot, where you pay $600 off a square foot. So if it's 4x4, we calculate the square footage and you pay. For interment ashes, like some people when they die overseas, they cremated and the ashes come. Then to intern an ash or the urn would be $3,850 for the interment ashes. But for children, if it's once it's a small portion, it's calculated by square foot.
Mr. Johnson disclosed the procedure for acquiring a spot at the cemetery.
You would need to go to the cemetery and you would speak to the sexton. He would normally, go around the cemetery. If you have family already buried there, they would, you might need a spot close to, your family members. If there are spaces available, he would allocate one. If not, he would show you, the new sections that we have opened for the, the purpose of burial. Once you've so located the spot, he would write an order sending you to the town hall, and you'd bring that here, and then you'd pay. They would provide you the receipt, which you take back to him, and then you can start construction and what's not from there.
The General Foreman noted that interments taking place on weekends or holidays will generate an additional overtime fee.
If the funeral is on Saturday or Sunday, you'll have to pay the overtime for the sexton to be there, or on a holiday. And also, the reason for this, the cemetery only operates from Monday to Friday. So if there's a funeral on any other day, then the overtime have to be paid, and no burial can't take place there without the sexton present, because he would need to direct the process, make sure the body is placed in the tomb correctly, and ensure that it's properly sealed and all that. So if it's on the weekend, then overtime would apply.
In addition to the amount for the spot, a cautionary deposit of $5,000 will also be charged.
Now, after 6 months, if the tomb is intact and there is no cracks or crevices created, then that $5,000 refunded after the 6 months period. We found it in the past that once persons who build tombs, sometimes they build the tombs not to specification. So after like 2 months there, the tombs start cracking. And what we've noticed, sometimes to contact these persons to get them to rectify the issue, it's uphill uphill task. They're not around, or maybe the entire family they float back after the funeral. So what we do, the $5,000 cautionary, if there's a case that arises that the tomb is cracked and there's nobody available to fix it right away, we would use that money to repair the tomb. However, if the person is there, they come, they do their repairs, and after the 6 months everything is okay, then they can claim back the $5,000.
The overtime fee for burials on Saturdays is $2,250. On Sundays and holidays, the fee is $2,700. And for a tomb over an existing tomb, the fee is $10,100. Shanice Beckles reporting for Channel 8 News.